Okay, Aries. So there was a download I was trying to get out for the Virgo reading, but I couldn't remember it, but I remember it now. So I think it was meant for you. Um, Last night I was so periodically at night my dog has like anxiety issues, so sometimes she has to go to the bathroom more when she's feeling uneasy. So last night I opened the door for her and I forgot to shut the back door when she came back in. I ended up waking up in the morning, and to my surprise, I stay in the south. There was not any mosquitoes or any flies bothering me today. But as I got up, I was cleaning things around, cleaning space, sweeping the floor, like doing housekeeping things. Then I started noticing little mosquitoes popping up places. I would try to swap them, I couldn't catch them. And though they would fly near me, they wouldn't bite me. So, um, keep in mind, with that being, hold on, wait, keep in mind, let me get everything out before I start doing explanations. So, keep in mind, I have some fruit flies going on around here. Luckily, they're not bothering me now. I just did some Palo Santo, so surprisingly, they're gone. Maybe I need to explain this to get this out. But anywho, and so I was about to get some kombucha to drink out here, but I was like, no, because I know the kombucha would attract the fruit flies. So maybe for my Aries, you are starting to understand or recognize how certain things you do, how certain habits are attracting the wrong people, the wrong crowd, or just how your mindset is allowing um, the wrong things to manifest. Now, when it's going back to the mosquitoes, yeah, with the mosquitoes, maybe you left the door open, you left yourself susceptible to attacks, to having bloodsuckers, energy drainers come around you. Maybe you are spiritually protected. Maybe they are hovering around you at this time, but they're waiting for the right time to strike. And maybe spirit is dangling them in front of you so you can get time to recognize what they look like, so you can be like, okay, it's like whack-a-mole, um so to speak. I think I referenced that to another reading, but yeah, I don't know, I had to get that out there. It was going to drive me crazy if I got through all of these readings and then I get that download out. So anywho, if you're new here, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. I'm Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated for anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. I am about to do a blockages and breakthroughs reading. Okay, this is a little different than the blockages and priorities reading that I usually do. So this is a blockages and breakthroughs reading for my Aries placements. And if you're wondering, like, Jenny, why did you change the name to your reading? Because I changed my entire lineup so I can be consistent and still give you good readings, all right? But also help you be, I don't know, help you on your healing, growth, personal, financial, relationship growth journey. I don't know, child. I'm doing what Spirit told me to do, okay? So it is what it is. Figure it out. You figure it out. I'm doing it. You decide whether you want to watch it, okay? But let's get it. Holy Spirit, can you give me an energy check for my oh my gosh, my Aries? I've been reading for other people for so long, I forgot who I was doing now. Energy check for my Aries placements. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, whatever. Hey! Oh, hell. We got Seven of Swords. What's going on with this Seven of Swords? Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Since this touched the ground first. Let's see. Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Two of Wands. This is giving the energy of somebody trying to navigate a new beginning, but do it with discretion. So Aries, this is giving me the energy of somebody trying to navigate how to get the energy to leave a job and become your own boss. It could also be a child who is trying to navigate a way to get free from this. It could be a child, it could be anybody trying to get away from some overly structured, tyrannical, disciplined, somebody that's super strict with moralities and ethics. Something they're trying to get out of. It's something they just started. Maybe it's something they just got into. You just got into it and try to get out of it. Oh, no, chat. Oh, Jesus. Giggity. Oh, it's shaking the table. Somebody's shaking the table. Maybe that's what you're not trying to do. Maybe you're not trying to shake the table. Maybe this is a family unit, a structure with the father figure, and you're a son. This is giving a lot of masculine energy. And maybe maybe it's something like you fell in hard times and you going to your parents or something for help, and you kind of disappointed that you're in this predicament, but you're not being grateful that you have a support system to fall back on, even if it is super restrictive. I don't know, child, take a resonates energy. I got is Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, more Aries, surprise, surprise, it's your reading, and Scorpio placement, with the Scorpio being the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now if that sounds like the shit you going through, it could be a job that you just got into and it's like, okay, this ain't it, how do I get out of this? This is just temporary. Okay, we gonna get into it. For this blockages and breakthroughs spread, I break it down by getting your priorities for June as it relates to love, career, and self development. And I clarify with different decks. Okay. Right now, I'm using this new deck that I got. I call it the ugly ass deck. Some of the cards are weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's weird. Reminds me of Salvador Dali. Right? There's something to be appreciated from it, but if you stare too long, it's gonna make you feel uneasy inside. It's like, do I have indigestion or is it just watching this? I don't know. It's just weird. It might be like how it feels when you look at the uncomfortable aspects of yourself. It's just like, ugh, how did I get in this predicament? Like, ugh, why do I have to deal with these people? Ugh, why do I have to? This I'm just getting like, why? Mm. Oh, why? Make a fool of me. I guess it's my destiny. For love to cause me misery. Maybe, I don't know if you heard that Pink song Misery. But maybe you are in a predicament where you are dependent on a loved one or a spouse for support, and they are maybe mentally, emotionally, or financially um, manipulating you. Or maybe they're not. It just feels like they are because you're just not where you want to be. It's your life. You figure it out. You let me know what resonates. Drop a jaguar, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. I'm reading energy. I'm channeling. This is what I'm getting. Okay? This ain't my life. Let's see. Holy Spirit, can you clarify my Aries placement priorities as it pertains to love, career, and self development? The love that calls me misery. All right, so for love, you got the Seven of Cups, so maybe you have options. Career, you have the Chariot. Okay, success. Chugga chugga choo choo. And I caught it. Oh hell, is this supposed to be major, upright, minor, reverse? Damn. That's a court card. Let me see. Let me clarify. Major, upright, minor, reverse. Damn. It's not funny, but anyhow, Knight of Pentacles. Maybe I'm saying damn because something's going slower than what you want it to. What is it for self-development? You have which one's supposed to be on top? Major, minor. Okay, so maybe gotta get it right. I don't trust myself. I trust spurts. Okay, so first things first, you have Seven of Cups and love. I'm gonna clarify to go deeper with the spreads, but I want to see if this interpretation says anything special or different. Mm. Figuring out why the Seven of Swords came out here. No, it's Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. Child, let me get it right. Oh, so maybe you are looking in illusions because it says the Seven of Cups presents a realm of dreams and possibilities. Since only the surface is visible, not all are what they seem. Yeah, so maybe you like signed up for something that isn't what you thought it was. Um, you, yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, maybe you had rose-colored glasses with something. Maybe somebody was selling you dreams. Child, I don't know. Let's see if we can get a little deeper. I gotta clarify this clarification. We gonna clarify some out now. You gonna make it do what it do. But let me see if that Seven of Cups said anything. So this card invites you to explore the dreams but remain realistic. Explore your dreams but remain realistic. It reminds you that while opportunities abound, clarity and focus are essential to turn aspirations into tangible results. So maybe you have options, but not all the options are right for you. No. Just like me in this sitting position, it's like, you know, I thought I liked sitting this way, but after sitting here a little bit, I don't. So I have to readjust. Okay. Ugh. see. Oh, Spirit, can you clarify the Seven of Cups for my Aries placements, priorities, and love? Let's see what's blocking you. Soulmates, past life. There's a true love that you need to let go of. Somebody you're still hanging on to that you won't let go of. What you need to change. Friends, fun, support. Maybe I'm getting two different energies. Maybe you're the type of person that's hanging around the wrong type of friends that's not supporting you, or maybe you're the type of person that doesn't have the right support, or doesn't have either you don't have any support, you have the wrong type of support, or you have overly controlling support. Maybe it's some type of friends or fun support that you need that I didn't mention, okay? But one of those, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Uh, helpful outside influences. Time. Some things take time. Yeah, it probably takes time for you to get things into alignment. Maybe the person that you are destined to be with is going through some setbacks in their life now, and if you got with them now, they wouldn't be in the best state for you. So it's kind of giving like, stay uncomfortable now, but when the time comes, everything's going to line up perfectly and you'll be glad everything worked out the way it did. Okay. Now, the outcome for this, if you do what you need to do in love, okay? You elevate, okay? You're going to elevate high vibe in the summer. Spirit, can you clarify this expansion high vibe? Ooh, ice queen, don't back down. So this is keeping your boundaries high, not letting people in the past come back and steal the luscious lips, because you know you look good, Aries. You know they want to kiss you, Aries. But you gotta be like, no, I'm cute, but you can't have me. No, I'm sexy, but you can't have me. I don't know, take it how it resonates. I slang good wang, but not in your thing. I don't know. Take it from a second, rub down how it resonates. What else about this ice cream don't back down? Oh, regrets. Who is in regrets? Know your worth. Somebody whoever you left will be in regret because you know your worth. I don't know. Take a flip, it's not gonna rub it down however it resonates. You're gonna be a career shift. Now, this can be either a job elevation, this can be when I see expansion high vibe or career shift. This is like a spiritual upgrade, like you're elevating spiritually. If you're not into that woo woo stuff, it could also be just you are not settling for the bullshit. Like your caliber of men or women is changing. Like I'm done with that. Let me upgrade you. So yeah, maybe that's it. Mm. What is that little Kim song that's getting going viral? Moral of the story is this: you ain't hitting this if you ain't licking this. I got witnesses. It's like you got standards now, Aries. You got standards. Kudos to you. After what is it? Like you just got into a relationship, you realize the sex was whack or the head was whack or something was whack and it's like, no. Never again. Ah, that's funny. Alright, moving on. We have career. For career, you have the chariot, which isn't bad. I would like to be successful in my career, so the chariot isn't bad. But it's cool. Look at the little weird dragons. I don't know. Maybe you're this witch. Maybe you're manifesting things in your career, having to wrangle difficult people. Maybe you have difficult coworkers. Maybe you have difficult clientele, different customers, whatever it is. Maybe your job is chaotic. I'm just saying, just from what I'm seeing off the cards, but I don't know. It seems like it's maybe a chaotic or busy job, but there are certain little silver linings that makes it great. But it says the chariot surges ahead, driven by unyielding will and a clear purpose. The fiery red and tranquil blue dragons are embodiments of opposing forces, twist and coil as they propel the chariot forward in perfect balance. The charioteer, you Aries, that's you, standing tall beneath a celestial canopy. See, you are spiritually protected. So you command the reins with quiet confidence, and your gaze is fixed on the horizon. So you're manifesting shit in your career, which is probably why the options in your love life isn't the greatest, because you ain't got time to be focusing on that bull crap. Okay, you got some dragons to tame. Okay, come on. What is that girl's name? Daenerys. Come on, Daenerys. Dragaris. Okay, I stop. Now, career, this card means advancing through determination, overcoming challenges, and career growth. Now, this could also mean you being focused on financial planning, success through discipline, and clear goals. Now, this could be vices like spending on every time there's a sale or always going out to eat. These are other things you have to tame and be disciplined if you want to be successful in your career. Mind you, these are predictive and these are things you'll have to work on in the month of June. So, be that as it may. Oh, and you know what? That kind of makes sense because um, maybe you do need to do like better financial planning to better prepare for a financial setback that may come your way to so you can avoid it when it comes. It may be something that's like a slow burn, something that you it could be like something like a bill or something that is coming in slowly. It's either a bill or something that is coming in slowly that you know you're going to have to pay soon, or you are going to have to learn how to navigate and make ends meet until you reach your big payout for something. This is giving like if you're in school or going back to school, you are like trying to make ends meet until you get your next student loan so you can just pay out stuff in advance. What is it? The chariot reminds you that victory is achieved through focus, perseverance, and confidence. Okay? Say with your chest, Aries. All right? Mm, mm. Say with your chest. All right, let's get into it. Let's clarify a little bit more. Holy Spirit, can you give me more insight as to what is holding my Aries back in their career or finances? What is holding my Aries back in terms of career or finances? Oh, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Hold on, let me try it again. Uh-oh. Maybe it's something you had to do in your career or finances. Maybe it's something that oh, maybe it's like you having to correct old habits. It's like, oh yeah, I used to always do this. I can't do this anymore. Remember, Aries, you're preparing for this. You have to save for this. You have to do this. That's what it's giving. It's like you having to check yourself. All right. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight as to what is blocking my Aries placements? Right now, you need to analyze. You're not doing the internal thinking. Research your market and analyze your competition. Decide how you're going to make better offers and provide more value than everyone else. Okay. So maybe it's something you're doing in business or in your career that everyone else is doing. You need to figure out how can you be different? How can you zig when the other people are zagging? Okay. What makes you so special? All right. What makes you so special? All right. So, what you need to change, contribute. Are you not doing your parts? If you have a channel, if you have posts, if you have reports or something that you need to turn into, you need to turn in, or something you need to contribute, or maybe it's some platform or something. Substack is starting to get popular. So maybe it's something you need to contribute to that you're not doing. You want the authority. People buy from people they trust, but they also buy from trusted authority figures. So if you want to build your authority, you are being advised to create content for either your own website or by guest posting or popular blogs in your niche. This could also be just like posting on social media, popular places that you, if you know that you watch YouTube or you're on TikTok all the time and this stuff resonates, and like, man, I wish I could find people like me to buy from me. Well, damn it, you go on the platform that you're currently interacting with and flip the script, okay? Change it so that you are the person making the offers and not the person consuming content. You already know it works because you are a product. Now just market to the person who you were months or years before, or whenever you have the solution that you're trying to sell or offer. Okay? I don't know. Figure it out. It's your life. Uh, that's things you need to change. Helpful outside influences. Conquer. You already have the strength. You're Aries. You push through. You have the fight. You have the strength to overcome all challenges on your path to emotional and financial freedom. I say that again. You have the strength to overcome all challenges on your path to emotional and financial freedom. So you're going to be happy, not broke and happy, not rich and sad, but happy and financially stable. All right. So keep going, be unstoppable. If you keep doing what you have to do, the outcome will be, oh wow, ding ding ding, you will find the secret sauce. You gonna identify the specific qualities of your ideal client or customers and make solid no-brainer offers that they're happy to buy. Okay, so you figuring it out. Take some time to sit down somewhere, do some research, declutter. Okay, create a sacred workspace. Maybe you don't have the right space to work. You know, for me, like I was having a hard time getting in the flow of working because when I moved, my little reading thing kept being all wonky. And anywho, long story short, I got a new one. Okay, I know it looks different. I know the layout look different. Okay, that's why. All right, change and I flow better. Okay, maybe that's something about you. Maybe you need to switch something up to like bring in a new flow, attract or interest customers. I don't know. Show a titty or something. I don't know. Let your wang slang, okay? Do a little guest appearance, okay? I don't know. Please, you're going to get banned. Don't listen to me. Please know when I'm making jokes, all right? Please. Anything else? Connect. Yeah, you're going to use social media efficiently to connect with your audience Be specific about what outcome you desire from your efforts and focus your attention there. Now, if you just want vanity metrics like likes and subscribes and replies, you will get that. But if you want people to go to a website or something, tell them where to go, tell them what to do. Uh, set up your um, set up your videos, your content, so that it makes them want to go there. All right. One of the issues that you may be dealing with is that you have a clarity issue, because clarify is at the bottom of the deck. Maybe doing all this stuff will help you clarify. It's going to help you get clear on what activities and online platforms bring in your best clients or customers. Focus your attention there and ignore distractions, okay? I hope this helps. That's that on career. Take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. If you know you ain't got no social media outlet, or you know you just work a 9 to 5, then obviously that was not for you. Then please make it fit however it applies. You know your life. I said what I said, okay? Take it over spirit, not me. Okay, okay. All right, so moving right along, we have for self development, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Tower reverse, and that was clarified by the King of Pentacles underneath the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups for the Tower. So this is giving me you learning how to navigate the illusions and the chaos of life to stay focused on your goals, to avoid some sort of tower moment in your life as it pertains to a King of Pentacles. There may be a King of Pentacles who is trying to get over on you and bring you some sort of bad luck or downfall, but it seems like you will get the last laugh. Maybe you walking away will be your nail in the final coffin, your get back. It may seem like this King of Pentacles is doing all well and fine, but they're saving face because they really are experiencing karma. And it's going to be for a long time. Maybe you avoided karma for a long time. Let's see if these interpretations say something of importance. So, when reversed, the wheel reveals a sense of friction. The grooves are misaligned and progress feels slow. This may reflect resistance to change or an effort to control what must evolve. This card invites you to recenter yourself, release attachment to outcomes, and rediscover balance before the next cycle begins. So maybe Spirit is allowing you to slow down so you can get things in order, so you won't mess up this next cycle in your life. Because, with this Tower reverse, when it's upright, it looks like people are falling down. But when it's upright, it looks like people are free diving. Like somebody was like, I will happily jump out this ship to get rid of, because they having a dragon and a lightning bolt come down on them. So it's like, not only do you probably have somebody controlling, firing hot breath down your back, but you also have maybe spirit and life kicking you in your behind. I don't know. So things you may be, so staying focused, uh, and doing what you need to prepare, following your intuition can help you avoid this Wheel of Fortune or a tower moment that may have something to do with either external influences disrupting relationships, lack in harmony, feeling like you stuck in love, stuck in some sort of relationship or some sort of give and take dynamic that you are obligated to be in. Career could be you missing out on opportunities, being unable to adapt, struggling against inevitable changes, or could go through simply unexpected financial setbacks, or just difficulty adjusting to monetary changes. So if you're having a downgrade, being uncomfortable having to do that, just child, that ain't fun. Now, Tower reverse. Uh, this suggests inner unrest or avoided change. The cracks may not yet be visible, but pressure builds beneath the surface. Okay. Now the dragon circles above. I'm gonna show you to upright. A symbol of latent energy awakening what is real. So, uh, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I was holding this card up and this girl was walking by, and as I was holding up, the girl was just like, hair flip, I don't want to see that. You probably don't, bitch. So keep it moving. And that could be something that you're experiencing during self development. Maybe it's something that you were probably unafraid of sharing, or maybe you were scared of sharing. Um, Somebody sees and they like, ugh, and you just like, okay, bitch. And if you're afraid, cause people usually when people find out I do tarot, they're either intrigued or afraid. And those that are afraid, they would usually like look at me like I'm a demon worshiper. But 9 times out of 10, something bad would usually happen to them. I don't know. Karma would come up to them somehow. I don't know. I don't know, child, but I just mind my business. But anywho, uh, the dragon circles above, a symbol of latent energy waiting to awaken what's real. So I take that as if you don't wake up to what's real, spirit gonna wake you up. Yo, wake it up for you. So either you're going to avoid this tower and recognize the signs and surrender to change and be responsible, or spirit is going to come tap that ass real quick. Okay. So Tower Reverse invites conscious change by listening early. You can move with the storm, not against it. Okay. So that will explain the Nine of Cups underneath this Tower Reverse. So if you listen early, you can move with the storm and not against it. All right. So let us clarify this some more. All right, Spirit, can you give me insight on priorities as it pertains to my Aries placement self-development? Right now, for self-development, you need to learn how to avoid disaster, okay? What is blocking you? Grounding. You're not grounded. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. All right. What you need to change, you need to speak up. What are you saying that's not being said? What are you saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. All right. So, helpful outside influences. Allow. Maybe you understand the art of allowing. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life, and it's safe to open yourself back up. So maybe you're too closed off. I don't know. If you do what you need to do in a realm of self development, this will lead to connection. Maybe you'll connect with the right people. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. Anything else to clarify this connect? Receive. Okay, you trying to get them coins, Aries. Maybe it's like a matter of you trying to connect with the right people so you can get the right resources or the right job, the right opportunities, I don't know, that you need. Anything else? Maybe you need to connect to the right people to know your true worth, to know that you're worthy of the things that you desire. And maybe you're around the wrong people, which is why it's not coming to you. Card at the bottom of the deck was bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you'll feel so much lighter when you do. All right. So, I broke the deck on comfort, so maybe your comfort is something that is making it difficult for you to move on. All right. So that is that on that. Take it, flip it, smack it, rub it, however it resonates. I'm about to move on to the next part of this reading, which is to help remind you of who the F you are. Okay. So, let's see. For further clarification, gonna get into this Who Am I spread. This is gonna be 7 cards. To get more insight on who you are, what you don't know about yourself, what you need to relinquish, what you need to develop, as well as tips on your current quest, outside positive influences, and where this will all lead. Okay. Spirit can give me insight on who my Aries placements are right now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, East Node, West Node, whatever sign, however it resonates for you. All right, so first things first, who you are right now. What is this? 9 of Pentacles. This you, I'm assuming this owl is wisdom. Let me see. Oh, she a baddie. She a baddie. Oh, wrong direction. Good vibrations. Just like sweet sensations. Why is that song coming to mind? Right now you are representing material success and the rewards of hard work. You are in a state of financial independence, comfort, and you can enjoy the finer things life has to offer. This card reminds you to take pride in your accomplishments and the stability. Okay, fly. And the stability they have built. So give yourself a pat on the back first off. What is it? This illustration shows a confident woman in a golden gown. This gold also represents like your crown chakra, so maybe you like following your intuition. Okay, this woman shows this card illustrates a confident woman in a golden gown, surrounded by leaves with pentacles, symbolizing abundance. The owl on her arm represents wisdom, while the warm tones emphasize fulfillment, and stability. Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat? Concerning there's moon, skulls, and sun, maybe you had to learn how to navigate the elements, learn the seasons, learn to navigate how to listen to spirit, when it's a season of rest, when it's a season of work, when it's a season of gathering information, womp the womp the womp, all that good stuff. Uh, let's see what you don't know about yourself. Wheel of Fortune, luck is on your side. You have the power. You got the power. Okay? You know what it is. Why don't you believe in yourself? Hmm, that's a good question. Spirit, why are my Aries placements having a hard time believing that? I think I have to clarify this two ways. Why are my Aries placements having a hard time believing that luck is on their side, that they're in this Wheel of Fortune energy? Falling for red flags. Maybe you fell for red flags before in the past, being too okay. Clear confirmation. Being too much again. Maybe you're afraid of being too much. No thoughts, just vibes, dissociation, emptiness, floating. So maybe you're in your head too much. You keep dissociating about, oh, this will be nice one day if, this will be nice one day if, but you're not doing the steps. You're not looking around you right now to see, like, hey, one day can be today. Hey, one day can be right now. One day can be tomorrow. Okay. You're also possibly dodging growth like it's homework. Okay. Now, this could be you falling for red flags, being afraid to stand up and speak up for yourself, or cutting somebody off for the sake of just to hang around people. What is this? Like people who only want to go hang out, smoke, and drink and not really progress anywhere. And that's the type of lifestyle that you used to, but you're not on that anymore. And maybe you don't realize that now you're in the perfect time to get away from those things. But instead, you want to backtrack and do the same thing over and over again. I don't know. Let's clarify this a different way. Can you give me more insight as to why the Wheel of Fortune is what my Aries placements don't know about themselves? Why don't they know that they're the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, you're in the Nine of Pentacles and you don't recognize that you're lucky. King of Pentacles. Can you tell me more about this King of Pentacles? Judgment. Maybe you feel like you're not doing good in the eyes of somebody else. Hierophant. Maybe Temperance, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Maybe you are wanting a certain type of stability for the sake of somebody else. Maybe you have judgment on what stability is to you. Maybe there's a certain type of thing, a certain type of institution, certain type of structure, a certain type of career path you want to be successful, but maybe you need to recognize that you are successful right where you are, and spirit is giving you like a formula or something to thrive, and you just need to accept that. Because what is it? If you have an underlying or subconscious belief that something will not work out, something is not successful, you're not capable, you are not able to do something in some way, then yep, Five of Swords, self-sabotage. You will continue to make decisions. You'll continue to go in certain directions that will make those subconscious beliefs true. And you can have all the logic in your world to make yourself believe that you're doing the right thing, but if that subconscious belief is otherwise, you're only keeping yourself in that toxic cycle. Okay, so you need to learn to be aware and to be aware, practice mindfulness, be discerning, learn to check yourself, stop falling for these red flags, stop being afraid of being too much, because this could be like you being afraid to say no in a relationship simply because it's like, oh, I just want to be nice. I'm feeling bad vibes, but like, no. If it feels like a no in your spirit, then it's a no. Then it should be a no in the physical. Okay. Now that's that on that. Number 3, what you need to relinquish. Queen of Wands. Interesting thing to relinquish. Let's see. Sit on her throne, surrounded by a tiger, a deer, and mystical flames. She holds a wand that glows with magical energy, a symbol of her creative and determined spirit. Her other hand holds a flower symbolizing growth, fertility, and connection to nature. So this seems like the only thing you really hang around. Like, yeah, you may be attractive, you may be powerful, very charismatic. You may be attractive for your age. I mean, this lady is beautiful, but she doesn't look like she's in her 20s. Um, it may have taken a long, hard time for you to fight for your independence, for your stability, which is why you have like this don't F with me attitude. You probably have been burned a lot in love, so you would rather hang around with your pets or animals or go out in nature than to spend time with people. Though you have a lot of passion, you ain't got nobody to use it on. So you probably have a little toy or a little something that you play with. Maybe you hold that stuff in and use sex magic, child. I don't know. But things will get beastly. Okay? Things will get crazy if you get the chance. So you gotta leave that. You gotta keep that beastly aspect of part you inside. So this is something you need to relinquish. Queen of Wands teaches you to embrace your confidence and step into leadership roles. So maybe you're constantly trying to be in leadership roles. You're constantly trying to, I don't know, do some level thing, but maybe you need to stop. Her throne is a reminder that you have the power to manifest your goals while maintaining compassion and grace. So this also giving, maybe you're trying to manifest too much and you are lacking the compassion and grace either with yourself or with others. Maybe you are trying to manifest too much because you got the 9 of Pentacles, and it's like maybe you are surrounded by a bunch of loved ones. Maybe you have a child. I don't know, it's getting like single mother, single father, widow type energy. I don't know, child. Take what resonates. What you need to develop. Ooh, 7 of Swords. You need to be discreet. Stop letting it all hang out. Stop giving everybody the cheat codes to your life. Stop letting everybody know how to get come. Stop making it easy for people to know how to let your guard down. Oh, considering how this Wheel of Fortune is on top of the 7 of Swords, if you are single, you need to Be discreet about your abundance, about your success, about whatever it is you got going on with this Wheel of Fortune, whatever's coming in. If it's not here already, you need to learn how to be secretive about it. Don't tell nobody. Nobody has to know. All right. Now, your current quest is the Two of Swords. Yeah, maybe your current quest is trying to. So, current quest, this is looking like you are trying to figure out how to cut the right people off, how to be discreet while still manifesting everything that you want. You might have a lot of passion and you attract a lot of people. Maybe there's a lot of people and drama you had with people in the past. And so as you're moving forward, you're like, okay, I know there are some haters in the back. I know there were some scorned lovers, some scorned business partners or whatever. But I'm gonna keep moving forward. Intuition, you're gonna let me know what to do. What's that spirit? Okay. All right. So you got it up. I didn't show this to you, but yeah, that's the Two of Swords. And you know, you ready for the smoke. This lady look calm and collected. She like, oh, okay. This is like Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off type of thing. I don't know what Karate Kid. It was the first one. Ain't no Jaden Smith, the one I'm remembering, but it was like the one. I don't know. Maybe it was Karate Kid. It was some fighting movie where the kid had to do some fight and he had to learn some skill on how to see people coming in without while being blinded. And so at the end of the grand finale fight, some I think the his arch nemesis, main rival, threw some dirt in his eyes. So I was like, I can't see. Then he was like, wait a minute, this is the time. All right, so um, maybe you're on that type of time, trying to navigate this stuff, trying to figure out why people come out the blue asking you questions, why people coming out the blue trying to be your friend, why people coming out the blue saying they want to be your lover again. What's up with that? Like I ain't heard from you in a minute. You ain't asked to spread these booty cheeks in a minute. What the heck is it? You ain't asked to slang this way in a minute. What are you here for? Okay? Why? You're weird. Stay gone. Stay out my life. Oh, don't be one of them friends that come in and out when things are bad. Okay? Because that's just weird. All right? If you're gone, stay gone. Because things are going good now. I don't know. Just give me that energy. Now, outside positive influences, the Chariot. So you are moving forward. You are using your intuition to guide you to this Nine of Pentacles. This is all these wands, chariots. This white owl is giving me Hogwarts, Hogwarts mixed with the Hobbit type energy. Maybe you're a really short person. I don't know, but this is definitely giving me somebody on some magical journey, um, trying to get some precious stone or abundance or something, child. I don't know. But kudos to you. I hope you don't stop. Get it, get it. All right. If you keep doing what you're supposed to do now, it's gonna lead to oh hell, Nine of Swords. Well, I don't know what you're gonna do. Well, you know what? You may be stuck in indecision because you are following your intuition. You are in alignment. And a chariot, they just your job when it comes to navigating the chariot, because there's no road on a chariot. You're just your guidance, your direction is dependent on how these freaking dragons stay balanced and you staying focused on where you want to lead these dragons. So maybe it's going to lead to you really honing in and learning to master your emotions, master your words, maybe learn to master how to stop being afraid of how other people perceive you, outside noise, all that good stuff. Okay, let's see. Anything else to go along with this Nine of Swords as to where it will lead? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, look at that nasty hand. Three of Cups. So maybe after some work, some fine tuning, nitpicking, you got Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So you're going to figure it out. Intuition is going to guide you to the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be with your soul tribe. You're going to be with a bunch of baddies. Ew, yes, let's manifestor. That's life. And you're going to reach that 10 of Cups. Not, what is that? Nine of Cups is like emotional fulfillment. I think 10 of Cups is like complete fulfillment. Let's see. Long-term love, commitment, emotional stability, financial security, feeling abundant and satisfied with your resources, strong work relationships, a sense of belonging, emotional fulfillment, and wherever. So if you do what you need to, change your mindset, change your strategy, whatever it is, you're going to be able to appreciate the blessings in life. Whether in love, career, or personal fulfillment, you're encouraged to have gratitude and recognize the joy already present to continue to align and manifest the more abundance that's coming into your life, child. I don't know, it's your life. It's your life. Oh, don't you forget. It's your life. It never ends. It's your life. Alright, we're gonna close it off. I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. Any advice for my Aries to help them navigate these blockages through June to get to these breakthroughs? Alright, one last shuffle. Holy Spirit, any advice for my Aries placement? Jesus, that was a big one. Any advice for my Aries? You're having issues trusting your intuition. And you know, it's funny because I was thinking about it because I was over the weekend I was building my dog a dog house. And while I was building my dog a dog house, I was noticing I'm left-handed, but I did better twisting or screwing things together with my right hand. And you know, people who are left-handed are supposed to be like very creative. Your left side is like your intuitive side. So that can be, so in my head I was thinking like, that kind of seems to me like maybe I have very strong intuitive abilities, but I probably trust and can easily navigate my intellectual abilities better. So, I don't know. I'm saying this to say maybe this is the same thing for you, Aries. Maybe you have strong intuitive abilities. Maybe you caught yourself catching things and aligning with things like, oh, ooh, that's scary. Ooh, that was good. Ooh, ooh. But for some odd reason, you still don't trust it. Maybe because at some point your intuition or those intuitive nudges would always lead you into certain disappointments, uh, downfalls, or certain like seemingly negative things or events or toxic people. But those things were only presented to you so you can learn certain skills, so you can have a certain set of skills, so you can have wisdom and be able to teach others or use them in other areas of your life where it will be much more beneficial, and you learn those lessons quickly so you won't have to deal with them when it's really important. So spirit's like, I'm gonna let you f up in these little areas now, because when it comes into the future, you're gonna really need these skills. So I hope you took notes. Okay. uh, Cards that came out first, you have trust. Hold on. All right, so it says, trust, have faith in the unseen. Everything is unfolding in divine timing. Let go of the need to control, surrender to the process, and trust that the universe has your back. So, this is another thing where it comes to trusting, the eyes being blindfolded, using all of your senses. Um, what is it? So, though you cannot see, maybe use your sound, I was gonna say sight, but your sense of sound, uh, intuitive knowledge. What is this? Your nose, taste. I don't know. So you know how we taste something, and if it don't taste right, you're like, mm. So you may start coming into contact with certain people, and you don't even know why, but you just like, oh hey, how's it going? And then they start talking, it's just like, mm. And you don't know why. Maybe it may be from individuals that you were already working with, you were previously working with, but something in that dynamic shifts, and now you don't want to hang around them as much. Maybe you feel guilty about that. But if you have that mm, feeling in your mouth, uh, listen to it. Don't ignore it. Trust it, because it's signaling something in them spiritually that your soul is rejecting. Okay, you got to remember, we are spiritual beings in a physical body. Sometimes we get too hyped up in this physical world that we forget, oh wait, some things aren't like this matrix is a facade. Everything is a facade. The wars, the restriction, the rules. Well, karmic law, spiritual law is not that. That's real. But know the difference between what's real and what's real. Okay. Anywho, we have authenticity. Living your living your truth strengthens your energy. Authenticity attracts what aligns with you. So be your authentic self. Continue to show up as your true self. Don't be afraid. You're going to attract the right people. So express yourself fully and without fear. Let go of people pleasing tendencies. So, yeah, stop being afraid of what other people think, um, what other people are going to say. Do what you need to, because when you're authentic, your authentic tribe is going to show up. You're going to get the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe it's the family that you wanted, the group dynamic, the uh, clients that you want, the business, the work um, environment that you want. It's available to you, but you have to be receptive to it and allow it to come in. Okay. Now, last card that came out was empathy. Understanding another's emotions deepens your connections. Compassion expands your world. So truly listen to someone today. Offer understanding without judgment. Yeah. Something having to do with listening and trusting. So, yeah, if you want people to actually listen to you and trust you, you have to have empathy. So, what is it? I think earlier in your career spread, you're having issues connecting with people. If you're having issues getting a job, maybe you had a hard time having people empathize with you or getting people to empathize with you. Um, if you have a hard time getting clients, maybe you don't empathize with them and they're just getting this idea of like, oh, you're just somebody that wants to take our money. Like, you good? You ain't hurting. What you need me for? What you need my money for? It's like, no, it's not that I need your money. It's that I want to help you. I care. So let them know that you care. Be authentic. All right. I don't know, however that works for you. Uh, Card at the bottom of the deck says visionary. Great changes start with bold imagination. See beyond the present into what could be. Dream big. Map out your highest potential without limiting yourself to current circumstances. Okay? Yeah, map out your highest potential without limiting yourself self to the current circumstances. So it's like, okay, if you want to get that Maserati, but you only have enough in your bank account to buy a bus ticket, don't limit your possibilities. Just tell Spirit, hey, I'm open to being able to get that Maserati. Spirit, what I got to do to get that Maserati? Okay. It's not about if it's possible, it's how can it become possible? When will it become possible? All right. If you can perceive it, it can happen. All right. It's also about why I want this to become possible too. All right. So that's that. Let's close this out now with a spiritual message for my Aries. Last but not least, all right, one final message for my Aries. Mm-mm-mm. Like I should keep going. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Get it all out, Spirit. Get it all out. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot more than I thought. Open. All right, so first one says, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for spirit and the universe to help you. So doors will open unexpectedly. Now be ready. Next says, look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Next, you have, what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will soon be answered. Hold on, y'all. Y'all put me to work. Mm. Hi. Now, a final card that came out says, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And then card at the bottom of the deck says, if you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, Ask yourself, why are you still there? Is it fear of the unknown, leaving toxic situations, or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit? So be fierce, Aries. All right. So, Aries, this has been your Blockages and Breakthroughs reading. If you like the way I read, please do not hesitate to drop a jaguar or some paw prints in the comments, okay? Or just let me know how it resonates. If you want me to continue picking up your energy, then subscribe. Yeah, if you want more readings from me, check out my page to look at the new updates on what readings I am doing. Yeah, I don't know. Starting next week, it's gonna be the first week of the month. I'm still gonna be doing the goals and objectives reading. Um, for the signs, I'm gonna sprinkle in another individual reading for the individual signs that week, um, as a little bonus, okay? Because I have been slacking on y'all. All right, so that's that on that, Aries. I hope this helps. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoy this blue moon, um, blue full moon. I think it's also a mini moon too. But anyway, I hope you enjoy and have a good month of June. So until then, happy healing.